Hey y'all, it is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And this right here is what I did this morning. And you might not be able to see it like really clear, but I just threw YouTube on the TV because I just didn't, I had already planned yesterday that I was going to do something different today. So I did this run walk. It's with a lady named, it's called 30-minute indoor run and walk with 5-minute intervals by Paula Bowers. That's what and her last name is spelled Bower, and her first name is Pahla. And it's 31 minutes and 43 seconds. That's the one right there. And y'all want to know how I did? Hold on a minute. Okay, y'all. So I showed y'all my workout, and I'm back. And I completed the entire thing. And it's 31, I think I already told y'all how long it is. But anyway, it's over 31 minutes. And I enjoyed this workout. I've done it before. But I had already purposed in my mind yesterday that I was going to do something different. And it's still walking, but this was a walk-run interval. And it's here in the house. And at one point, I don't know what got into me, but there's an area where I can like run in a circle and be right back where I started from without having to go through open doors and stuff. And I just took off running. I ran around like about 4 times, and I could hear the TV and hear the interval thing beeping. But I just was like, I'm just gonna take off. And so I'm laughing because when I came back, she made two things that just kind of stuck out to me. And she made this comment. She said, there's a difference between being done with something and finishing something. And we were doing it. When she was talking about it, she was likening it to like when she's done 5Ks or something like that. She says she gets to this point when she's running where she just wants to be done. Done doesn't necessarily mean that you completed the entire thing. It's just that you reached the point where you don't want to do it anymore. And she said, but the big thing is that even when you're doing a race or something like that, you really want to finish. And she, in her world, and I was thinking about what she said, there is a difference. It really is. And the other day I was on this forum, and this lady got on there, and she's, on a weight loss path too. And something significant had happened in her life to the point where it has shook her. And all she could do was get on there and say, she typed in two words, I'm done. Now, she still had weight to lose, but this thing has shook her to the point where basically she wrote, I'm done. I read, I'm giving up. That's what I interpreted that as. And so if you're looking at it, you can look at it and unless you do the history behind it, it will look like she had, reached the goal that she was going for, whatever. But technically, she was just saying she gave up. And so in relation, with what Paula was saying when we were walking, like she was out in here walking, I was walking with her. I mean, I'm making it like it's like, we having a conversation, but really I was just listening intently and, applying it. She wasn't finished though. And people, chimed in and said things to her that some of it needed to be said, or, just kind of let her know, that she had support. And I just thought about that, when I was walking this morning. I said, it really is a difference between being done with something and being finished. So this morning, I finished that entire walk. But I got to some points in it where I was like, I'm done with this. And it was right almost in the middle of it. And I was just thinking, okay, why do you want to be like, why come you want to start something and then, you don't want to, what is this? And so while I was sitting there going back and forth with myself, listening to what she was saying and applying it at the same time, yep, the mind is a beautiful thing. To be able to doing all that at one time, but it was happening in my world. I just kept on putting one foot in front of the other, and then at one point I just took off running. And it's a little area in here where, I can go around like this and just be going in a circle. And I just kept on running. And then I stopped and picked up. I never lost pace with her. So I did get my workout in. I showed y'all what my workout was. And I'm pretty stoked about that. I mean, I planned. This was an intentional workout. I knew that I was going to do something like this. I just didn't know which one I was going to do. So that's that. And I wanted to also share something with y'all. I have two things here. And these are things that I happened up on in Walmart. But I'm going to tell you, this one I can vouch for real. The other one I have not tasted yet. These are some game-changing teas for me. At least this one that I'm getting ready to show you. I'm going to show you both of them. This is Tazo brand. And these are what I call dessert teas. And it has Dessert Delights up there. This one is glazed lemon loaf. Okay? And this one here happens to be caffeine free. And y'all, when I tell you that this tastes like drinking a slice of lemon pound cake, I lie not. The smell, which is a big part of, when you take a start, they nailed it on this. They nailed it. And so I was like, serious law? Serious law. That's almost like serious Lord. Yep. And serious Tazo. Because this is for real. So the other day, this helped me through a craving. I am not playing. And it was just, I made that tea and I sat there and I sipped that tea. And when I got through, I was just as happy as a lark. I was really in a good space. So if you see Tazo Dessert Delights Glazed Lemon Loaf, get you some if you're so inclined to do so. And this one is Tazo, and it's also from the Dessert Delights brand too. And it's Butterscotch Blondie. Now this one I have not. Sorry, y'all, I had to pause for the scratch. This one I've not tried yet, and this is what this one looks like. Now I will say that this one has a what they would call a low caffeine. It has some caffeine in it. Okay, but this one is this one, and I haven't tried it yet. And when I do, I'll probably come back and let y'all know, what I thought about it. But that glazed lemon loaf, you better get you some. That's all I'm gonna say. It will help you. As my these people, some of the older people that I used to be in contact, honey, it'll help you. And so I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all get your workouts in if that's what you're inclined to do. Eat well, eat good, eat healthy if that's what you're inclined to do. And if you're not inclined to do either one of those things, ask yourself why. I'll talk to you later.